This is Jurnex 101, where we explain financial concepts in 2 minutes or less. Today our question is, what are stocks? In short, stocks are a share of company's equity. It represents a piece of ownership. But what does this actually mean? Let's take a look at an example. Imagine you bought a house and you rent it out for income. It might not seem like it, but this is actually a business. Your renter is the customer and the profits go to you. So let's unpackage this for a second. Imagine you bought the house for $1 million. Let's say you took out a mortgage, $700,000. That remaining $300,000 is yours, and that is called equity. It represents your ownership in that house. Now, a house is a fine investment for one person, but what if you wanted to make a bigger investment? What if you wanted to, say, build 100 houses for a real estate development? What do? In the year 1600, the British Crown actually came up with a solution to this. At the time, they needed to buy ships for the Indian spice trade, so they needed money, and a lot of it. So what did they do? They pulled hundreds of people's investments and created the British East India Company, the first joint stock company in the world. So rather than having one owner, this company had hundreds. Now, when you have so many owners in a company, how do you figure out how much each person owns? You issue what's known as shares. These are simple certificates that say that you own a certain part of the company, and collectively these shares are known as stock. Now here's the second brilliant invention of the British East India Company. It turns out if you didn't want your shares anymore, you could actually sell it to somebody else who did. And nowadays this is known as stock trading. The market has developed a great deal since. Now you can buy shares in thousands of different companies like Microsoft and Apple, but the concept is still the same. It still represents an ownership in a company. Now if you like getting your financial information in a straightforward way like this, give us a call. We are a no-nonsense financial advisory firm that gets straight to the point. Visit our website at jurnex.com or subscribe to our channel to get updates for whenever we post next.